Spacey Wasty, thank you for the prime. Russ Val, thank you for the prime. Good morning, good morning. We got a few items to go through before we get into VOD review today. Pull up the first one. Okay. In no particular order. We've got two things to go through right now, chat. Thing number one. I knew it was possible. Remember when you guys said it couldn't be done without a satchel, and I said I think it could with perfect movement? Nekotora, with the submission, proves that it can be done. I'm going to speed this up. But I'll let you watch the whole thing uninterrupted so you know that it is done. Anybody who says it's impossible, turns out I was right. It is possible. Dabs the bot, thank you for the prime. Moses Sword, thank you for the prime. Context. I was calling for this in the Fun Day Friday game. No, in the Underpeel. I wanted to run around the map twice on Pearl and Plant B. And chat was like, it's not possible, Woohoojin. It's not possible. And I'm doing it in a custom and I'm falling short by like half a second. And chat was like, it can't be done. Who did Trouble Racing lines? Actually, no, I took the same exact lines. I'm just not as clean at cutting the corners. As you can see, it's very close. 0.15. Just like the Phoenix Molly, I've got the better read on what's possible in this game. Just because I couldn't do it doesn't mean I wasn't right. Nekotara, the GOAT. What's their at? Do 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 do. One sec. Here we go. I got him. Easy. I never set a bounty on it, but Nekotara did it anyways. Above and beyond. GOAT. And now for the second thing. So, let me, I still got Fang's thing up there. Okay. So the Underpeel Season 2, we're turning into this huge thing. There's going to be an official broadcast. And just like the current Underpeel, this will continue to exist. So like the stage channel, normal Valorant games. But we're going to have an application process for, we're thinking 16 team captains right now to play in the official league, which will be streamed weekly with professional paid casting talent. And the application process for that's going to look a little weird. Instead of applying with a full team, you yourself apply, and then we just trust you to field a team each week of tier 3 subs. You can field 4 different ones each week. It doesn't matter. But like all of the responsibility comes onto you to show up on game day with a team, if that makes sense. And the way the broadcast league is going to work is before each match live on stream, we're going to determine who has the rank advantage. And then collectively as a chat, we're going to vote on what handicap that team should have for the match to try and keep it fair. So that way teams of all ranks can play and participate. It's all for fun. But chat can be like, you know what? Pistols only. That team's a bunch of ascendants against golds. That's not fair. However, so this is quite a bit out because I'm having a bunch of assets made for this. It's going to be high production quality. But what we do need is a caster. We need multiple. And I want this to be like an opportunity for potential casters to get shown on the big stage. This will be a completely paid role. I've reached out to some existing professional casters to figure out roughly how much money they get paid. And I will announce ahead of time exactly how much the caster will be getting paid. Complete transparency, but it's going to be ballpark around 40 to 50 US dollars an hour. Okay. So we're going to open up this forum channel, and essentially to apply to be the caster, you must meet these requirements. I'll read them through right now. Gotta be at least 18. You need a organized portfolio of your casting experience. You need to be available weekly on Sundays for the Underpeel League matches. You need to be fluent in English. And then here's what you must provide: your name, your peak Valorant rank, any pull FPS experience, portfolio, why you're passionate about casting, why you think we should choose you, and please tag your post according to your style, because there's play-by-play and color casting, of course. I am not looking for people who are going, oh, casting, that sounds fun, I'm going to do that. I'm looking for people who already have been casting in their free time for a lot of time in the past. Like, you're serious about casting, you're trying to make the big leagues, and you need that break. Okay? Because this is that break. So please do not enter if you're like, oh, that sounds fun, because we probably won't pick you. Well, I mean, we definitely won't. And it'll be a little annoying because I am going to have a professional caster on with me to help look at the applications. And we're gonna get it down to like a top 5, and then we will have like the top 5 do a live cast to evaluate your casting. Will Doug be in it? Doug will be helping me evaluate casters. I don't want to hire like Doug. He's already made it. I'm trying to elevate people. And the example I used, Penflash can't do it. Yeah, Penflash doesn't have it. The example I used was the Captain Flowers Baron clip. So I'll show it again. So Captain Flowers is a caster. He currently now works for League of Legends. He casts like professional games now. But back in the day, he used to just cast casual matches for fun. Like I even played in this league. So he used to cast my games and we all loved him. This is him casting, not a professional. I don't even think he got paid for this.
The Clark's dead, but so is Fully Noited. They've got to be careful about this one. If Happens is able to find that Gangplank ultimate in the middle of the pit, they might be in a whole lot of trouble. Chris Brown Senpai likely going to be killed here. The flash does not connect. He's going to be the first one to die. They're in some trouble now, too. That's going to be a 2 for 0 going the way of Syndicate. A very tragic flash from Chris Brown Senpai could be the difference between Baron and not going over to their opponents. The Clark's trying to get in here as quickly as he can. Absent's still alive. He's got the Gangplank ultimate available. Gizma's doing everything he can to poke at these guys. GP ulti lands Baron down to about a quarter of itself. Here comes the Clark. Here comes the potential cleanup. It's going to be Clark able to find Noided, able to find Thesis. Notorious, you're in trouble too. He's going to melt. Absent looking for even more damage. This is going to be the 3v5. Satan gets annihilated. Absent looking for the last one. That's Warriors showing up huge.
Okay. At this time, this guy was a unpaid, like, for fun caster. Just casting this league to try and get his name out there. And he got his name out there. He's a professional now. He got hired, of course. I want the person watching this stream who thinks that's me and I just need my break. Apply. I'll give you your break. Okay? I got you. I'll put you in front of a live audience. We'll be playing live games every week. Underpeel Season 2. We're tentatively starting this October 1st. A while out. Yeah, we're doing a lot of production. Okay. Now we'll do VOD reviews. NA only? Yeah. Unfortunately, we just have a ton more NA tier 3s. Ever do a yellow lock where you're trying to find the best duelist? No, I think that's cringe and unbased. If I did it, I'd try to find the best controller or something. Duelist players are cringe. They only care about kills. Weren't you a Jett main? Never said I wasn't cringe. In fact, I openly say I am cringe a lot of the time. HR Vodska Dom, thank you for the prime. But this is a different server you're in? Yeah, if you know of somebody, feel free. But we are going to be like very harsh on applicants. Like, it better be good. Please do not apply if you're not confident in your cast. Yeah, the way the games will work is essentially I'm going to watch party my own tournament. So you know how I like watch party VCT with the casters in the background? It's going to be like that, essentially. That's the format we're looking to go with. You have any plans for observers? Yeah. No specifics for you yet, but essentially the observers will be restreaming the game to me on a like 5-minute delay. So no stream sniping can occur. Have any connection to Riot? No. This is just going to be a tournament that I'm going to be running. You still doing the Sweaters Fibers League? Yes. So unrelated to the official like broadcast league, there will still be the open leagues that you currently play in now, ran by like Pen Flash and Lily. This is like an additional league on top of that to showcase the like coolest Tekken Hooge tier 3s. There'll be an application process if you want a team slot in that league, probably in a month or two. And we will basically be looking for highly trustworthy members of the community who we can trust to show up to every game with a team and have a good time with it. Unlike the current Underpeel League, it will be bring your own logo. So if you want to make your own logo for your team, you can do that. Mastery Match is going to be serious? Yes. So You would play to win, but of course there's going to be the gimmicks every game because we're going to try and balance the games regardless of who you field. Sorry, who you field rank wise. So if you field 5 golds and you're against 5 immortals, then chat is going to try to figure out a handicap to vote on it. Nudabuda's offering to make logos for teams if you don't bring, but I'm going to veto Nudabuda on this one. Don't let him be lazy, Nudabuda. There's going to be enough people applying that we should require them bring a logo. Missed the expected game date. We are tentatively launching October 1st. It's conveniently a Sunday and is far enough away that we've got time to do everything. We're designing like the VLR website, updated stream overlays, animations, announcement, launch video. We've got to coordinate casters and we've got to do team applications. Got a team, but know your teammates in the server. Yeah, so one requirement, you're free to enter, but you can't enter with like existing teammates. This is more about making friends than it is about competing. There's not going to be like a prize or anything. It's for fun. Expected time of day. It'll probably be sometime in the early afternoon, Pacific time. Be limited to NA? Yes. The first season we will do NA. If we have enough EU interest, we could do EU the second season. However, I'm not sure we have. It's going to be 16 teams probably, which is a lot of teams. I'm not sure we have enough EU. Is there any entry fee? No, you just have to be a tier 3 and everyone on your team has to be a tier 3. However, you can field 4 different players every week. We don't care. It's just the main captain has to be the same. The captain's expected to show up with 5 players each week. And that's on them. Yeah, so like Pen Flash, if Pen Flash applied for a team, I would give him a spot instantly, right? Because he's a trusted community figure who participates in many community events. Like if you're trying to prepare to get a team in this league, because it will be really fun, then try to be like Pen Flash, you know, participate in the Fun Day Fridays, go the extra mile in them, play in the in-houses. Can I play? Yes, Seneca, you can play. Yellow Scooter, thank you for the prime. And raffle. Jiro. One sec, sir. I got the right one? Yeah. It's your gifted subscription. Congratulations on winning the raffle. Please post the link to your approved submission in the stream chat. Oh, Immortal player. The Casters League is completely separate, Pavel. Doobie, thank you for the 3 months. Black Dolphin Poppin' Pow, thank you for the prime. Yeah, to be clear, I'm setting the bar really high for the caster because 1, I'm going to be paying you quite a bit of money, like professional rates. 2, it's like the opportunity if you're trying to become a professional caster. And 3, I want the production quality to feel unreasonably high. I want you guys to watch these goofy ass show matches each week and think, holy cow, this is like VCT. Which is why we'll have tech pauses every single game. Jett Haven, Immortal 3. Exia, thank you for the 2-month tier 3. Low blow. Damn, homie's on the climb. You're already back. All right. Let's take a look here. I don't think we got notes. This is a new student. Got a radiant Jett has. We're not radiant. Okay. Do I really have to type nut milk hashtag milk on the overlay, dude? What the hell? How old are you? 0. Cringe. 15? I can tell. Grow out of this like now. I'm telling you, you're gonna cringe at yourself looking back at that. I'm just gonna say Jiro hashtag Hooge is your name. You know, bro? No, you don't. You don't know. I promise. Change them, like, change that name now. Trust me. People know me as that. Trust me, they will come to know you as Jiro hashtag whatever the hell you want. Okay. I name changed when I was like heckin' 16 in the gaming world, and people, it talk all week. I promise you're not known for being nut milk. Yeah, like please change this name before you meet like a cute girl 3 years from now and she's into Valorant and she's trying to play with you and you're like, yeah, my name's Nut Milk. And the girl heckin' ignores you for the rest of your life because she realizes you're a total loser. Grow out of it, Jiro, before it's too late, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash in breach. Can you flash the box? Omen long. He might have a flash. Care right.
To be fair, it's a hilarious reference from a show. Yeah, and how many of us got the reference? Because I didn't. I just consider them cringe. It's not
Flash.
worth it. This is good.
Went TT, they fled TT. Like two fled TT.
Wait.
Went TT, they fled TT.
The way you say CT, it sounds like you're saying TT.
Flash. Went TT, they fled TT.
Okay. One
Like
CT.
two fled TT. Heaven.
Stop bullying. What do you mean? I'm genuinely expressing concern for the clarity of comms.
I got the heaven drop. They're out.
Okay. So generally, in this type of position, when you know there's no flanker, like, I mean, look at their comp. They're not flanking. We saw the Jett. Your breach should watch the heaven drop. And you can ask him to watch the heaven drop. It's not that hard. You're very vocal. The reason why it's so easy for him is because this dude can tuck like over here and just take a line on ammo. This is called ammo. You should know that. You're trying to get higher elo. I don't know if you call this ammo yet. But he can tuck here and hold this line. And if they try to drop anywhere else, they're just dead, right? Like if they drop not ammo, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. They're just going to die to you hell anyways. You've got 2 people here. You'll just adjust onto them. So you don't really need to hold for the drop as long as you've got this guy out here just spotting your ammo. And then this guy can swing out if they drop anywhere else. Okay. So you want to be playing this with your homie, which you end up going to play. Oh, no, you don't actually. You peeked a bit deep.
Heaven. Nice, massive. Because it's massive.
Should I listen to you?
Yes, trust me.
Dude's using massive in his message too. All right, we got to expand that lexicon. Phenomenal round, team.
Should I listen to the model tag? What we're gonna do, we're gonna spread out, and then we're gonna look for the stuff, and then we're gonna go where the stuff is.
Yep, correct. Okay, I don't think they're stacking. Cypher C, massive.
Massive.
I'm running from C. Oh, never mind, we're going C. He's in garage.
One enemy remaining.
But did he knife anywhere?
No good.
Yeah, so you should just burn an updraft. Let's boot up the server. One sec. Let me explain. It'll make total sense to you. Because you have the awareness. You're aware that KO could have rotated fast. He could be tucked backside right now. He could be potentially back plat. It's not likely, but he could be. So you're going to clear it, which is correct. But we can clear it a better way. You could change your name to Massive. As long as the hashtag isn't weird with that. Massive hashtag Jiro would be good. That would be good. This is massive after every round too. All right. So KO totally could be backside, right? And he could also be like flooding out CT at this point in time to rotate to help his team. And what's important is if we want to figure out where he is. We don't need to kill him, not yet. We need to not die, okay? So the number one priority in a 1-0 round is not dying, because the round's already won.
Who are you all? The cleanup crew?
We're almost always going to win a 1-0 round when the enemy team doesn't force. And so our priorities shift. It's no longer about killing this guy. It's about finding them and then killing them without dying. Telegy, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you so much. So because they could be flooding out CT here or back plat, what I'm doing is I'm priming this dash. I'm updrafting. I'm floating here. I might even use the second updraft. Let me do it without talking. So I updraft a spot CT. Then I might use the second updraft spot here and then dash away. Does that make sense? And now you know he's not sight and you can cover like CT with your buddy and double up. It's like a really safe way to check. Because if this guy's here and you updraft and they go to shoot at you, you just dash away. If they peek out, they're peeking into 2 of you. And so he's almost never killing you now. And all you're doing is spending like 300 credits. It's fine. Because here you see, like you could die there. It's not likely, but if you die, then you're minus 2250 credits. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Just pop the updraft. You'll see high level Jetts do this a lot of the time. And you'll be like, herder, this Jet's so dumb. Like, they'll be up 4-1 and you'll see 10s like do this type of thing. And you'll be like, wow, why did 10s go for that? And the answer is because he's not trying to kill them. You're just dumb. 10s is trying to live and get info when he does that. It's a good play. And it's got like an added benefit because you're 15 years old and this stupid updraft, it looks high swag too, you know? Like you can even do it like a bit backwards, do funny air strafe and dash away like that. Go ahead, that's fine. It's the same thing. You'll look cool doing it, and it's the right play. Damn, Gecko died.
Wait, we don't need to be doing much.
Nice.
Pardon?
All right. Well, we're on round 3, and I think this is enough for you to tell me your read. Where do all 5 of them play? Put them on the minimap for me right now with your read. I think there's a couple gimmies. Like Cypher. You mean right now? Yeah. You will, in hindsight, in 3 rounds, of course, we've already hit all of the sites. I want the early reads. Because there's actually, I've noticed something quite important this game. And I would use it to try and win the bonus. You know, because you didn't make contact. Well, then you're not aware enough. So the big thing I want you to notice is on pistol round.
Can you? He might
have a KO knife. And then there's fast rotate Jett, and here's Omen, which tells me a lot. Okay. So first of all, Omen's playing strong side, which is bad. is not the best. Now, sometimes Omen can play A, okay? It's not necessarily bad, but here's their formation right now. This is where I would have put all of them because you had all of this information. The only piece of information you didn't explicitly have was the Fade being garage, right? But where else would she be? Because the Jett was A so fast, she's playing fast rotate. She might have peeked window off rip. This is where they're playing. Okay, maybe like this because the KO knifed main. It doesn't really matter though. If we go round 2, you can see this is being more justified. Do you see? There's Jett peeking mid. There's Fade garage. There's Cypher C. And now KO is doubled up mid. It's fine. It's their eco.
Okay,
So the point is, when you're trying to win bonus round against this comp, I have a big advantage over you in my odds of winning because I've placed the enemies roughly correctly on the map in my head. And you know what I've noticed? They've got like terrible hacking A-hold. Their A-hold's really weak. Generally speaking, you want a duelist on this A-hold because the hits can get really explosive. They don't, Omen and KO don't have a really strong way to coordinate, as far as I know. So this is massive. This is massive. I think this means this Jett is going to have to rotate quickly, like she did on pistol round. And so I'm hoping we try to call something related to that.
pardon?
I reckon we just exit C.
Okay.
That's a big dash. Fucking wires and shit.
No,
Oh,
we're just
no,
going to
no.
run C into Cypher. Okay, pause. If we were in the eyes of a professional Jett player now in solo queue, what did we just learn? We saw the fade out here. We just learned that it's exactly like last round. They have one A. It's KO and Jett mid. See this knife? So I would like call. I would turn around. I want to go A.
Wait, am I going Ego here?
Knife tag nothing, so they're already like C-side. You see? The KO literally rotated from B towards C. If you just seen that knife and been like, yo, A is like free.
Yo,
You hate this? Yeah. This is the part where the banana shows you it's a strategy game.
so unlucky. He was back.
It's not unlucky, you see?
I think there was one garage. They might be coming, like rotating to C.
Of course they're rotating to C.
Last player standing.
And there's Cypher, also C.
And two.
Now, who's the most likely to be flank right now? It could be Fade, the garage player. It could be Jett, the person who walked out B, or it could be Omen, right? The person who walked out A. And it's important that we pay attention to who it is.
Flanked.
Perfect. It's Jett, which means she routed this way or this way, which is quite dangerous, okay?
Yeah, Gecko, that time was just unlucky, man.
Which makes a lot of sense. So what we can now tell is they like KO knifing here for the Jett to walk up. This Jett is probably being pretty vocal about that. So I'd play into that. And the reason why she's pushing like that is because we don't have a
Cypher set
sentinel.
up C.
Right.
Yeah, and she.
Well, I mean, you might peek Jett here. But she could be opping. Yeah, you're probably hitting 2 on B, which is not good. Right?
Smoke the lane.
Well, okay, you're just better. You may pay more attention to positions of the enemies by utility. Yeah, you have to essentially start every round with a read. The read doesn't have to be right. Like, for example, I never would have predicted Cypher to be here. You know? I'd never in a million years have predicted it to be Cypher. I thought it was Jett. But the point is, I thought there were 2B. And there was 2B. So it's like good enough.
Backside.
And there's the Omen. He's always A. That's convenient. So now where's Jett? Right? Just flanking. There's no way Jett's the last one to the B rotate. Never mind. She's A link. It sucks.
Yeah, there's one A link, one top side.
She's got Vandal. Okay, they ran Jett Omen A this round. Fade still garage. Cypher still C. Oh wait, no, Cypher came B. Nah, I'm confused.
Don't think it.
Me. And just flash me into garage.
Okay. Are you gonna rush every single round on Haven? You're gonna call
Ask you, can you smoke window?
rushes every round on Haven.
Flash.
Is Fade playing garage that common? No, Fade shouldn't be garage. So I quite like that we're pushing her. KO would probably be the best garage player here. Maybe Omen.
3 of us are... Yo, what is that?
Spike down. C. I have the spike.
You have res. Actually, maybe not eco. Oh my. Nice, good trade, good trade. I'm pretty sure I had one on like B.
Yeah, so right now, instead of saying I'm pretty sure I heard one on B, you can say Omen's the A player. He's always A. Right? Because he is. Now, that doesn't mean anything necessarily, other than Omen's not C right now. Right? Omen could have rotated this way, or could have flanked out.
I'm gonna go through B.
If I was Breach, I would not be routing that way, though. Yeah, and there's Jett walking out mid.
Yeah, that wall was a bit grief. Yeah, Sage misplaced the wall. Good.
Like, you see why Breach shouldn't be walking that way? The Jett has a history of pushing out, but also Omen's unknown, and so he could be coming over this way. And so if Breach walks out this way, he's just dying because he doesn't know where to look. I wouldn't know where to look. It's 50-50, 50-50. So you guys should just be going C, yeah? It's probably free. At most is one guy. There's no way they got two just sitting C.
Up in case.
Nah, you're gonna rush every round.
Flash the box. Oh, trip. Wait.
Ooh, this Cypher's got read.
I'm fucked. I can't. Yo, I didn't see the trip. What?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jiro, but can't you just dash? Doesn't it just break the trip? No? Okay. I haven't played Cypher. Thank you. Ah, they buffed it. I remember now.
Wait.
Okay. You're trying to break the trip. Wow. What is this trip?
Flash the box. Oh, trip.
I think you saw it for like a split second. This is a really good trip. Yeah. This is the trip here.
Trip. Wait.
Oh, no. Yeah, it is. Holy cow.
I'm fucked. I can't.
What are you supposed to do about that, man? You got outplayed.
If I can get one.
I shrug that round off every day. Whoa. Whoa. First of all, you're on the orb. That's a mistake.
Blocking sight.
You can take it from the side. He's never played that aggressive though. You mean the enemy Cypher? Yeah, he has. Round 2, the Cypher was right here with the Sheriff. Remember? You peeked him with your Guardian. He was probably gonna walk down if you didn't peek him the moment the round began. Given he was playing here.
He just sprayed me long.
You have a gun?
No, I had a class.
Cypher's tricky. Maybe Cypher's tricky. Everybody else is pretty easy.
Nice.
So all I'd be doing, here's my call. 2 to 5 is rough. My call is to find Cypher. I was to figure out where the hell that guy's playing and then hit another site. Maybe break Cypher util if possible. It's annoying we don't have a Sova. I would use Sova generally here, but without Sova is still fine. It's pretty common on Haven for teams to run Killjoy actually. And the most common pattern you'll see in high elo is the Killjoy will be set up C, like weak side, and she'll have like a turret. You've seen it a million times. You'll have like a turret here or a turret here, like whatever. An alarm bot here. She'll have util to cover garage. And what teams will do in high elo is they'll take grass space, they'll walk up, they'll like smoke window, they'll break the turret, break the alarm bot, and then they'll full reset. They'll full reset, and they'll go back to playing an attack round from here. Because now Killjoy can't control all of C on her own. Somebody's got to rotate off of A, link towards B. B player's got to rotate over to his window. And now they play the round again. Because now Killjoy doesn't have that free info. And Cypher can be sort of similar. This guy is playing really tricky.
Let's just push for a peak mid. Maybe
Which is tough.
Go after
He's a hard opponent. We're starting the round window, man. Like, what are we doing? Why are we just swinging mid against the team that runs 2 mid? Hell, it's 3 mid this round. The fade came over like instantly. Oh, Cypher was C-side.
Yeah.
Oh, you deathball every round.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Let's leave. Let's leave.
Yeah, but you've got no control. See? Right FPS through the 1 month?
Nice shot.
Jesus, look at this. It's 4 people here. Including Cypher. You know what that means? It means Omen is here right now. Like, they have everything. Like, you and Gecko should turn around and fight Omen. This guy quite literally has to be flanked for them to be positioned that crazily. No?
Cypher's back left.
50 seconds.
What util do you have?
Pretty much everything.
They've got a Cypher trip like right
Yeah,
here.
he's playing smart. He's not giving the fight.
Everything, can you... Okay, I'm gonna sneak up and break the trip, alright? Close left. Okay.
You can check match history and position. Yeah, check it.
Nice shot.
Right on that Jett kill on your breach. On round 9. 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna put Omen like A lobby. Maybe A main. He could be like here. But the dude is getting infinite value for his team. You think the Cypher's smurfing? We're playing in Immortal 3, Humaba. I think the whole concept of a smurf sort of falls apart. No flank. Really? Omen rotates through spawn too? They're all just playing instant rotate because you guys are deathballing every round? Holy shit.
Cypher. I don't even know what's... And then go...
Yeah, this is my hot take, but if like a If a Radiant player is hopping on their ult and it's a Mortal 3, I don't give a shit.
I can afford next.
I think that's fine. Immortal 3s can pop pros all the time.
Buy Phoenix, buy Phoenix. Oh. I'm in long. Let this smith off. No, it was supposed to be affecting, I don't know. I'm lagging. Do you want to flash out?
Yeah, at Immortal 3, you're good enough at the game as well that you can learn from it. You know this take that I hate, which is like, if you're facing a Smurf, you should be thankful you can learn from it. That's not true if there's a big enough gap. Like, if you're Platinum and you're facing Curry, you're not going to learn shit, because even if you outplay Curry, he's going to click your head and you're going to die. And you might even think that you got outplayed, but you didn't. But if you're Immortal 3 and you outplay Curry, you're killing him. The problem is you're just not going to outplay Curry. But you actually can learn from it, because there's not like the max gap really.
I'm lagging, so
Dude.
I can't.
We're hitting this Cypher every round.
I can't. I'll do that.
What the fuck? Did you not just die doing this? Thought he was reloading? Why? To Oda.
The Cypher's probably on A. Okay, long maybe. The Cypher's here.
What?
Maybe.
This Cypher literally is just going, he's just swapping sides.
Have we cleared back plat? Inside. A Warlock.
If this Cypher is C again, he's a genius, but I don't think he
Ted
is.
is back left.
Yeah, he's just alternating sides every round. Good entry. Okay, this is good so far. How the hell did Omen get out?
Yo. Wait, what happened?
Did Omen just ult onto your site? Oh my god, you know what happened? Holy, you guys got so outplayed. You got fade ulted. This Omen, I don't know if he smoked up here, but he could have. He just ulted right here. He's ulted right here, and nobody cleared it because they didn't hear the ult. You could have calmed it. You gotta realize you dodged the fade ult. These guys didn't. So if you had presence of mind to hold push to talk and say Omen's ulting, you might have won the round. Your teammates didn't know he was ulting. They don't have audio. But that's really tough. That's really tough.
Yo. It's cool.
This attack is just really bad though. Like, you can't play Haven this way. This is not how you play Haven. Like, where are the fakes? Where's the anticipation of pacing of enemy rotations? Where are the reads on how they're defending? It is all missing from your game. And so you're leaving all of this on the table. You called for a fake. What round? What round? What round? Let's take a look. Let's see if it's your fault or their fault. You can't remember? That's fine. I'll go look for it.
D.
He's probably on 80
Last
friends,
round
on
before
80,
the
80.
switch.
Could
Can
see.
someone buy
I
me,
felt it.
please?
Yeah.
Spend it.
Yeah, we got Astral as well. Do we want to wall off like here? Like
Not this round.
Here. Here.
alright, what's the plan?
We go B, we have to put A right there.
Not this round.
Are you ready? You must cultivate a sensor. Can someone get this?
Can we try to fake
Oh,
A and then go C, please?
We forcing? I can't buy.
I can afford next.
pass your call.
I don't.
No shot. You're blaming the team for this shit. You think this is a blameless call? You think can we fake A and go C is sufficient? How are you faking A? I would not consider this sufficient to blame your team for not following the call. You didn't give anybody a job. You're like, yo, Breach and I are gonna fake A. You had the 3 walk up C. I'm gonna smoke the cross. Breach, can you stun A main? I'm gonna dash out. And then everybody start walking up C.
I don't. Buy Phoenix, buy Phoenix.
There's no plan. This is not a fake. This call is trash.
Oh. I'm in long. Like they smoked off.
Nobody's gonna follow that call because nobody knows who's doing what. You didn't want to go deep. I don't care what you wanted. I'm saying I don't know the plan. And so how the hell is your team supposed to know the plan? I don't really care how you want to fake A. What I'm saying is I don't know who's supposed to walk C. When are they supposed to do it? How are you faking A? With whom? Is Gecko faking with you? Sage? Astra? Breach? I don't know. Are you smoking the cross? Beats me. Are you dashing? I don't know. How do we end C? This, I don't know. Should make comms more detailed? Yeah, absolutely. This plan is, I would not count this as like your team not listening. I would count this as you're not calling anything. I'm not going to lie. I think your team would absolutely listen if you said, yo, can we make presence A and end C? I'm going to smoke the cross and I want Breach to stun A main. Then we're going to play passive for A short, have Sage Astra walk up C long, Gecko control garage. Like you call like that, everybody's doing that shit. Nobody knows what they're supposed to do here.
Afford next.
It's like you want to call like a rough play and have your teammates help you with the call, which I mean, me too, dude. But you feel like even if it wasn't detailed, Immortal players know what a fake is. Okay. You know what? I'm down for this. We're going to do an exercise. Immortal players in chat, I want all of you to construct your version of an A fake with this comp. Because the call is only A fake. I need to tell me how we're ending C. Immortal players, write up your little write-ups under 200 characters, and then we're all going to paste them in chat in 2 minutes. There's no world you're all going to type the same thing. Like literally, I explained a fake Jiro and you were like, actually, I didn't want to dash like that. Which means we're already desynced from an idea of a fake here. Because I would call it a dash. Like, I'm Immortal. I'll be similar to what you said, no. The problem is, being similar doesn't really matter because sometimes people have the Gecko pair with the Jett, any initiator with the fake. You almost always want somebody spotting the garage walk up, but people will assign that role to different people. They won't assign it to Jett, really. That's fine. Of course, Jett will be A side. But the problem is the person walking C and the person spotting garage is going to be different most of the time. And so if these players come to different conclusions, they might take each other's jobs and get confused. All right, how many immortals we got here? If you're immortal and you got your write-up on your clipboard, 1 in chat. Jet smoke cross, dash short with stun short as well. Sage wait C long. Okay, upward flash, A long. Astra's near Sage. Okay, so Alam wants to contest A short. Pen flash wants to stun A main. Jett dash is short. Gecko's also A main. Astra's also recalling smokes. Astra Sage walk C, no garage control. Okay. That's not the best call, Pen flash. You want somebody spotting this garage walkout, or else you're crying in the club because the chain is going to be broken by this egotistical Jett who walks out mid all the time. I think it sort of proves the point though already. Like, people have different calls. They're similar enough, right? Like Jett and Breach should be A. But do you see what our team's doing? We've got Jett and Breach A. Like, that much makes sense. But now you see Gecko is like, wait, do they want me? Pen Flash wanted Gecko. Now the Sage is like, wait, do they want me? She's wrong. She should probably be C, but we don't know. Nobody's on the same page.
Like rotating to.
Let's check defense. Attack, it's like no surprise to me that you lost more than you won on attack, even though this is an attacker-sided map. This is an attacker-sided map because the defenders can't put 2 people on each side, because this would be 6 defenders. So it's impossible. And therefore, the attackers can usually finesse their way onto a site with 1 defender. But you weren't doing that. You were just pushing. You feel like your teammates should also add some of their own input for the round? Oh, yeah, they should. But I got bad news for you, Jiro. Can't control these guys. If your fake call was comprehensive and the team didn't follow it and didn't come, I would be in your back corner. I'd be like, Jiro, your team fucking sucks this game and it's not your fault. Okay? Because that does happen. That does happen. You will lose games because of bad teammates, but this isn't one of them. You have not done all you could do, and therefore you're at fault. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just gonna jiggle long to see if it info.
We're gonna walk down. If we don't hear anything, I'll flash the corner and we'll just swing grass.
The hell?
Sure, come.
Let's take at least one down with us.
I lobby Jett.
You just got shit on.
One holding us. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Nice.
I've got back.
One close.
The guy's sitting.
They're pushing onto A now. Fades on. Nice shot. Yeah, by Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, your team has no recon. Like, it's really tough. Generally, I wouldn't be peeking a main for info like that. I'd be getting an off angle, fight to kill.
Can you get your stun ready for like long here?
I think if you have to solo contest long with no info, like no recon initiator, I don't think you can peek even with knife. I think this is really dangerous. I think I would come out here because you can take a shot, tuck, you can prime your dash, you fire some bullets, you can dash away. It's a lot safer, and you can also actually like potentially kill one. Yeah, I know you don't want to die. That's because you've got the 4-stack mid. I think contesting it this way for info is going to get you killed more often than this way. Of course, this way you will have to expend your dash, but I think that's fine.
I'm gonna go in the corner when I call.
Nice.
Just go back. Just go back. Just go back. Coming. Flash your. Long. Coming. Just go back. Just go back. Just go back.
What's this mean? What's just go back mean? 'Cause I don't know, given the way that you're playing. I would presume that means go back side, but you don't do that. Come back to where other people are. So yeah, you mean join up with these guys, but then you just stare A short.
Coming. Flash your. Long.
Yeah, this is a bad hold. You had this round. I don't think you should call for Astra smoke main. I think you should just smoke it. So you know
Just go back. Just go
Omen's
back,
lobby.
just go back.
You know they're potentially coming out A short. So you can just smoke this shit yourself.
Coming.
Doing that because you're greedy Jett going for sheriff kills? What do you mean? You can still go for sheriff kills, but this going for them this way is trash.
Flash your.
There's a difference between being greedy and being dumb, and right now you're being dumb. You're not being greedy. I think a greedy player is fighting the Omen.
Long.
Like tens is a good example of this. Tens is incredibly greedy.
They come with you guys? Okay, look.
Let's go to defense. He'll probably yeah, tens like starting mid.
I'm rotating towards A. That's Jett. That's KO.
You juggle for me, Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm blind.
Fine. Oh, that's
Tough. He
unfortunate.
whiffed.
Yeah.
He's just like you for real. Bam. You see like the small difference though?
They know I'm short.
He was able to tiny micro unpeak the flash. Because while Tens is out here trying to take the fight just like you, but he's also not out here being dumb about it. He knows that they want flash through smoke. I mean, look, he might even just fight main.
Yes, could be full blind. Yes.
He's greedy.
Oh, 65.
There's nothing wrong with taking fights on Jett, but the way you're taking fights, there's a lot wrong with it. See, like that swing is like unarguably just almost a dry 50. There's nothing wrong with that. Enemy team's on half buy.
Careful. Yeah.
Damn, they're getting worked. Oh, and then he opts.
Top short, top short.
I'm gonna leave.
He's so good.
Oh, he's already in B. Silver layer. Kaha.
Last player standing.
1 HP.
1 HP, one of them.
One enemy remaining.
Probably going to see.
This is a fucking genius.
30 seconds left.
Hey, Jordan. On flat.
Tough. You're getting Silva ulted. Okay.
Just go back. Just go back. Just go back.
And see, you're calling yourself greedy, but there's a goddamn omen right here.
Just go back. Just go back. Just go back. Coming. Flash shower. Long.
There's a concept I was trying to explain to Box. It's like he made the same error that you're making here. Okay. So you've got two threats pushing you this way and this way. Okay. And you and your buddy are positioned like this right now. And the analogy I made for Box was the League of Legends analogy because he plays League of Legends. So League of Legends is like played on a heckin' square map, and there's these 3 lanes, and then there's like jungle routes, like people can walk between them. But the point is, Box plays 1 versus 1 top lane. You don't even need to know anything about League of Legends. And in League, it's safe to assume 2 versus 1 equals die, okay? If they've got numbers, you lose. But what can happen is, let's say that this guy is our hero, Box, okay? Let's say he's pushed way up here. Box in red. Enemy, enemy in red, Box in green. Because that makes way more sense. But let's say the enemy jungler is coming up. Sorry, enemy in brown. I'm out here using... Here we go. Red. Enemy jungler is coming up. So what you don't want to do here is just like continue fighting this guy, because the jungler is going to reach and it's going to become 2v1. Okay. So there's 2 options here. And for high level League players, it just comes naturally because he's played so many hours. You either like can try to kite away from this guy towards the jungler if this dude's like stuck under tower or whatever, to get into a scenario where you're over here fighting the jungler 1 versus 1. And then while you're fighting the jungler, you'd like kite this way and this way as you're fighting them. And so the jungler either has to decide to leave because he doesn't want the 1v1, or to fight you 1v1. There's no 2v1 option here. At any point, like, this guy can't catch up. It's similar here, where right now there's an Omen main here. He's going to be pushing up a main. You already have these guys A short. If you dash and play here to fight for A short, what's going to happen is this Omen is going to reach a point where he can fight you with his team. And you're going to get into this like 2-on-1 scenario. And that's because we started main and we committed to it. So what you're normally going to see like a better player do is, because you've already got 2 here, you should push out this way. If you take this fight directly to the Omen, you'll notice that these short players can't join. In order for them to join the fight, they either need to 1, push through your site like this, not gonna happen. That'd be crazy. You've got teammates coming. Or 2, they have to cancel the A hit to help Omen. And in the event that that happens, like the Omen's playing real slow, you just smoke and now you fall back because now there's no threat. See, because you're committed to the main hold here.
Stun.
Because we're 9 seconds in the round and you're still main. So this is a bad decision. That makes sense?
Just go back. Just go back. Just go back.
If we just push that Omen with the breach, these guys can't fight us. The short players are out of the game, essentially. It's essentially just 2 versus 1. Maybe 2 if Cypher's not short right now.
Back.
But coming this way is now, it's like 4 versus 3, sort of.
Coming. Flash shower. Long. Oh.
Nice.
Blind coming.
Oh my god, I'm blind and deaf and help. Dead, bro.
I'm
Come
in
here,
favor
shot.
of that play.
I think A
Interesting your
lobby,
breach is
right
playing
side.
A with you like this.
Nice. Oh, they're breaking the wall B. Nice shots. C. I'm swinging off your contacted Castro. I'm flash though. Jet backside.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're so comfortable leaving this gap.
Nice shots.
So the wall gets broken. So there's one here. Right, they might be pushing into B. And then you just route over here and all of your backs are completely exposed to this guy. It doesn't make sense to me.
I'm swinging off your contacted Castro. I'm
Yeah,
flash
this is
though.
tough.
Jet backside.
One ceiling. Jump peeking. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Actually, make sure you break the
I wouldn't be holding it so defaulty against a Jett who's known to pre-fire.
eyeball for Gecko. Where's this fuck?
Just one. They smoked my cross.
Wait, you're not even gonna try killer?
Yeah, they're coming long.
Oh man.
Nice. I'm pushing back.
Where's the greed?
Fade A lobby. Just one. Just
Wait, you got jiggled?
fade A lobby. Just one.
Oh my goodness, this is tough.
Fade A lobby. Just
When do they smoke there?
they smoked my
Man, you turn around so fast.
fade A lobby. Just one. Just one.
I don't know. I think the opera in me wants to hold here so bad.
They smoked my cross. Nice. Bitch, maybe. Thanks.
I'm down.
120.
Why? Like, why are you peeking late window? Dude, they're hitting C. Giro, they're making tons of C noise. If they have a lurker, they're gonna be grass. Who the heck lurks window on a C split? We know they're lurking. They broke our sage wall that other round. You don't know these players weird? No, you're the weird one, man. They're doing everything normal.
120 Cypher. B. I don't know. If you're down to buy me, I'll do.
Holy shit, we're opping with Breach Astra on our side.
Yeah, nothing soon.
Yeah, yeah, long.
Nice. Yeah, this is really good. Yup.
I've got bomb. I've got bomb. Come.
Giga down. I like that round from you. I don't like the pre-round.
Sure.
Your mechs are off this game. I don't think your mechs are off this game. I'm not gonna lie. If you're saying that you would have played better this game if your mechs were on, that's a problem. Because I'm seeing brain gap. Like giga brain gap. I don't see any issue with your mechs.
Mid right now.
Which means if your mechs are even better than this, you're like giga tunnel visioned in your games. Because you should be hitting Radiant easily with the max. The way you're playing is quite weak
Nice.
though. I mean, this is really good. They're
Let's wait for the smoke to go
pushing
down.
our heckin' A site.
I'm holding the long.
If we just win this round, statistically. Well, tough. The dudes died. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, dude.
You post a clip? Only if it's you being smart and not you hitting shots, because I don't give a single shit about you hitting shots, you goddamn duelist players.
I'm gonna rotate.
Why are you going to rotate? Why? Why? This is what I'm talking about. This is so dumb. Look at the minimap, dude. You've got 3. It's lit. They don't hold A too well. It doesn't fucking matter, Jiro. It's the goddamn statistics of it all. You think your Gecko is going to hold C? 1v5? I've got great news for you, Jiro. The Talking Banana gives you permission to hold garage and trust your team because they have 3 on A here. The only time I don't give you this permission is 1, you don't have an op. Like if you had a rifle, this makes way more sense, okay? Way more sense. Because your rifle's not bad on retake. It's fine. You're opping, dude. You tell your teammates that it's not your fault when they can't hold A, then you're an asshole, Jiro. When your teammates can't hold A, 3v5, you say, my bad. Okay? You say, I'm sorry, I should have been there. My bad.
Nice.
Look, they're fine.
Nice.
You said they couldn't do it. They're fine. Dude.
Sage.
They're fine.
Dang.
Look. Why do you need to be here? Oh, very useful. Yeah, nice.
Oh my god, I whiffed.
You're coping so hard, Jiro. They go only this round. You're so results oriented. It's not even funny. This is a giga problem. You can't be like, oh, my team lost the hold last round, and therefore I can never trust them again. No. It's a numbers game. A properly disciplined opper will understand that this is only one of hundreds of Haven games they're going to play. And statistically speaking, they should hold grass there. And then when your team loses the 4th hold in a row, you go unlucky. You go next. This shit happens. At the moment you're gonna hecking rotate over here to support your 3 teammates holding A with your operator, leaving a single Gecko C, then I'm calling you trash at Valorant because you're trash at Valorant. So you want to be as involved as possible though. Not when you're opping and you've got 3 on A on Haven and Immortal 3. People are gonna like quote me in like the YouTube comments. They'll be like, "Oh, but Hooj, in this Diamond 3 Haven review, you told them to rotate." And I'm like, "Yeah, maybe because it's different." Like, this is advice I'm giving specifically to Jiro, who's close to Radiant. We have to like stop being so light on our feet with the operator. The operator has to control their site.
I don't see anything C.
Like, we're playing against a slow team. I wouldn't be surprised if Cypher peaks at C in the next like 10 seconds.
Wait, C long one? I think. I heard a knife sound.
Oh, this is Gigalit. Don't drop.
He's sitting behind the box.
Wait.
Is lit. Nice.
Planting,
With
planting.
knives. Oh, that's tough.
Wait, I'm sucked. I'm sucked. Thought you couldn't.
I got good news for you, Jiro. That round, not your fault. We could have played a bit better, but that round was fine. You controlled your lane. I would have been down to take more space, but like your teammates all pushed up and died mid. That's out of your hands. That shit happens. And then you came over towards B, tried to lock it down, broke the dog, made presence, lived, pulled knives. Could we have maybe rotate around here, play a retake with breach, asked for his stun cooldown? Yeah. But that round's good. I give you that round.
You too. Okay.
Getting off, I was like,
Okay, we're really just gonna let Cypher kill our whole team. Why would you not rotate through mid?
Breach, can you aftershock graffiti?
You lucky son of a bitch.
We aced.
See, they didn't hold A with 3 there. See, you're being fucking results oriented. First of all, they played 1A, you hecking dumb 15-year-old. It's a singular breach holding A, not 3.
getting off, I was like,
You see? And then they play for retake. What do you mean they've got 3 holding A? You don't have 3A. They had 2B. Totally different. Now we should flood here. This is really tough. I don't blame you for not calling a flood. But as you're like rotating knife out, if you're like giga sweating, you should call to retake the site as they start planting. Think of it this way. While they're planting, there's like a 4-second window where they are missing a person. There's like a person who can't shoot and you know their location. If that makes sense. And so the expected value of like a kill goes up for you, because if you kill this guy, now all of a sudden you might get 2 for free. So you're like 50-50s. Expected value is like heck 1.1 instead of 1.0, which is just a slight statistical advantage. So starting the retake while they start planting the bomb is the best if you're playing for a retake. Waiting for them to get the bomb down is a bit suboptimal. Like, what are you waiting for, right?
Breach, can you aftershock graffiti?
Like, we could have talked about that aftershock while we were here, right? You'd be like, yo, Breach, I'm rotating through spawn. When they plant, or when they start planting, can you aftershock graffiti? I'm going to dash out. We're lacking that, the pacing. But like, this round's fine. You lost this game because your attack sucked. Like, your defense is not that bad. I think you're too light on your feet with the op here. We need some more trust when we actually have 3A, unlike this round where we had 1A, you liar. So establishing a bit more trust there is going to be good. But attack, holy, your attack is bad. It's actually like griefing you. Jiro. Focus points, attack, play slower. Try to have explicit reads on enemy positioning / like rotations. say it isn't as bad as that usually. Yeah, it probably is. You're coping. I'm not gonna lie. More trust in teammates. For example, if you have Sentinel +2 holding the other site and you are opping, you really shouldn't be rotating until the enemy team is 100% committed to their hit. They're simple mistakes, but they're important mistakes. You like on the climb Shiro? Or sorry, a Jiro? I saw a heckin' Shiro in chat. Yeah, you're coping hard, Jiro. There's an excuse after every single mistake. It's a problem. If you got a VOD, you like to get it reviewed, head over to the Raffle Producer channel. Click the enter raffle button. To enter the raffle, you need to approve VOD. Get an approved VOD. You gotta read all the rules. The VOD rules and requirements channel. Then you gotta submit a VOD on the VOD submission channel that follows all of those rules. There, my moderation team will review your submission and give you this lovely approved role if it follows the rules, and then you'll be able to enter the raffles. If you're enjoying the stream, I'd appreciate if you could unfull screen and click on the subscribe button to check if you have a free Amazon Prime subscription available. If you have a free Amazon Prime subscription, you check off a little box, click a button, and then I get money from Jeff Bezos. It doesn't cost you a penny and it supports the channel, and I appreciate it. And Soma, thank you for the Prime. Puggy SS, thank you for the Prime. Verve HD, thank you for the Prime. Canovo, thank you for the Prime. Jihan XM, thank you for the Prime. Yaza_name, thank you for the Prime. Will Do Live, thank you for the Prime. Casalto, thank you for the Prime. JP Wavy, thank you for the Prime. Lusty thank you for the 5-month Prime. It works? Yeah, it works. It's messed up, right? Momochu, thank you for the Prime. Jeff's plane lands today, chat. He's in the sky right now. A Fleeger, thank you for the 4-month Prime. But Jeff was around yesterday. Yeah, his flight got rescheduled. Imagine. Excited, thank you for the Prime. Risk Factor, thank you for the Prime. Yes, Jeff grips my mod. Yeah. Boom. 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 And raffle. Ani. Congratulations on winning the raffle. Enjoy your gifted subscription. Please post the link to your approved submission in chat. Where'd all these VODs come from? It's unpredictable. Some weeks we're like busy. Other weeks we're not. Sir Bottlehead 623, thank you for the Prime. It's really unpredictable. It's just like random noise. I don't know. You know what it is, Penflash? Everyone sees that the raffles are empty one week, and so they all submit their VODs. They're like, oh shit, it's lit. But now everyone's going to see that the raffles are like, oh, 10 people, and they're going to not submit. And then next week they'll all be empty again. Ani, did you post your... I don't see it. I'd also like everyone to recognize that both winners today were not paid subscribers in any way. I really don't give significantly better odds to subs. Breach Ascent? Uh-oh. Our last Breach Ascent VOD was from Woodrow. And that's a tough act to follow. Boo. 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 Shit. Boo. Oh, are we hacking? We're hacking Phil player last act. Okay, now you're trying to one-trick Breach, but we are not succeeding. Oh, even last act, Breach was not a good pick for us. Let's take a look. Do. Oh, Woodrow's in chat. What's up, Woodrow? Some good beans. Thank you for the prime. No, it's exclamation mark raw notes in chat, Pavel. It's a Google spreadsheet.
Right there.
Flash entry and just we can just. Oh, you want to take mid?
If you want, I'll play off your flash here. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to flash the corner or on site?
Like the corner and main.
Wait, are we going mid?
The flash 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so the flash is like almost good. But do you see how your Yoru is not ready to peek lane? If your Yoru peeks lane off this flash, do you see how free it was? 50! Thank you for the tier 3! Your thoughts on the positivity message being DM'd to people instead of put in chat? I think these people are being needlessly high friction. Like, oh, I don't want to say good, lucky, healthy. It's embarrassing. Shut up. Yeah, the timing of this flash is just tough, right?
The flash 3.
Instead of saying, I'm going to flash 3, 2, 1, go, you need to somehow find a way to throw this flash as your Yoru peeks this corner. There's a million ways you can do that. I've played with a ton of different breaches. They'll either say, yo, tell me when you're ready to peek lane, I'll flash. And you just wait. It says go, and you throw it. Or you say, Yoru, peek lane, I'm flashing. Go, 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 go. Like, either is fine,
3, 2,
depending on your playstyle. But 3, 2, 1 doesn't fucking matter. You don't need a 3, 2, 1 this shit.
$59 brimstone.
Got lucky. Razzie 2! Thank you for the Discord tier 3!
A little late on the smokes, by the way.
There's two market. There's two market.
Planning.
Market, one short.
Right there.
There's two market. Two.
Planning.
Brims hit 60.
Planning for spam.
Smoke's about to go down.
The positivity message give away people tell if someone's trying their butt off. I'm telling you, dude, you want to see that message from your teammate in game, right? Like if you're queuing up and your teammate types that in ranked, you're like, it's lit. I got a guy who's going to try to calm. I think it's a good thing. Like, you get bigger, you'll be like, I know this guy's making an effort on his pre-round comms. We're going to have actual coordination this game.
I have stun and 8.
It's like, it's Schrodinger's goddamn ranked. It's like New York City. You know the saying, like, nobody drives in New York City? There's too much traffic. It's like everybody wants to be able to drive through New York City, but people don't because there's too much traffic. Everybody wants to have good comms in solo queue, except for like 3% of the player base. And that 3% of the player base just like ruins it for everybody. But we're taking control.
I'm holding CT walkout.
Everybody else wants to play coordinated Valorant. This is a terrible hold. Okay, so I've shown this angle in a YouTube video, but it doesn't matter. I'll boot up Ascent right now. Yep, Alam's got the pattern recognition. I yoinked it from a Campeki VOD. So the important thing with this angle is the enemy can't come lane. If you know they can't come lane, then this angle is giga lit. And here we've got two people B main controlling lever and lane. So it's super good because they can't come lane.
Nothing fancy, yeah?
And all you
We go
do
in, we crush them, we get out. My ult's ready.
is you wedge yourself into this corner. You aim right here, a head height on the back wall. Bam, bam. Right here. Because what's going to happen is this guy's going to come out. They're going to be looking for you. They're not going to see you. Come across. They're going to like look over here. And at this point, you're already like shooting them. You see? Nobody really clears this corner. It's such a weird corner to clear. And so you just stand here and hold right here. And you get free kills all day long. The only downside to this angle is you'll notice we're exposed to lane. But in our VOD right now, this round, our teammates are literally playing here. How the hell do they come lane? They can't. Problem solved.
I'm holding CT walkout.
Last
Oh, I
player
got fucked up.
standing.
Rain of flags.
Pretty good though.
Yeah.
It's just that the Astra smokes for like a second late is all. You're good though, Astra.
Ranked Revolution,
I didn't know
exactly.
where
Everybody wants it, okay? I feel like everybody wants good comms in ranked. Like,
we're pushing, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I knew-
We're kind of split up mid.
so I'm
somewhere
mandating
there.
comms in ranked.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah, not bad.
You wanna
Holy shit, Yoru's such a W teammate. Look at this shit.
split up mid?
Like somewhere mid and then
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah, not bad.
Good point, actually. My bad. Yo, Yoru. You in the Discord? Wait, this guy's literally in the Discord. Aren't these... Isn't McFly a tier 3? Isn't this guy a Hooch viewer? wait. Is this the right McFly? Oh, they haven't linked their tracker. Let me see. I think I've got notes on McFly. It's a different one. It's a different McFly. It's like the same rank, the same username. Isn't this supposed to be solo queue? Yeah, this is our guy right here. Solo queue. I was out here seeing if this Yoru was in the Discord to gift him a sub because he's a fucking W teammate. And we're out here rewarding that shit. This Yoru in the back of his head, he might be like, Breach, you're dumb. But you know what he says? He's like, that's a good point. You're right. My bad. W.
On a walk, explode A. Just don't make any noise, and then explode off contact.
Yeah. Might be picking us.
He's
Talking to Astra, not me. Oh, sure, whatever. He's a W teammate.
Too late.
Might be picking us.
He's holding. Oh shit.
Why no armor? It's eco round, Galvester. I like the first kill. I don't like that you're pushing through after it. Right? Additionally, I do not like the lack of comms. Like, where's the... I've stunned him. I'm going. Right here, if you hecking bunny hopped out towards wine, you're the freaking goat for that kill. Okay? But because you peek out, you're actual trash. Because if you think about it, if this guy's peeking a main, he likely has a tree buddy or a site or a heaven buddy. And so you can't peek out looking at site and tree. As you can see, you're peeking out looking kind of in the middle. And this is just bad. This isn't going to work. The first kill is so good, but you threw it away so fast. Like that's just such a throw.
Spike down.
Or capitalize off the kill. Capitalize on what? Capitalize on what exactly? They just got a kill. How did they capitalize on their kill? What do you mean? The existence of a kill does not necessitate the existence of a capitalization. Just because you got a kill doesn't mean you can now gain more advantage. It's like a false equivalence. It's too common that I see people get a kill and then immediately swing and die. You have to chill. You've got the gene that makes you peek after getting a kill, and you need the gene that makes you tuck and wait for a second after getting a kill. It's almost always better.
Default aggressive. Okay. Breach is on A.
The fuck you doing? That smoke fucked me up? No, it didn't. Your priorities are backwards. Don't get it twisted. I'd be mad if you killed this guy. You know why? It's their eco. What matters more? You getting a kill? Or them getting a kill? Which one of these two things is more important for like the outcome of the round? Them. Yeah, exactly. When you're against the eco round, your life matters more than you getting a kill. Now, of course, that doesn't mean to play and spawn and stare at this corner where they'll never kill you, because that's, of course, too passive. I don't mind contesting a main. Getting info is good. But when I see this breach, I take my 2 shots, I fall back, and maybe I get a teammate here and I'll hold. We'll control a main. Like, we have info. It's lit. Don't give the guy a 1v1 duel here.
Oh, okay.
So I don't care if you killed the guy. You committed to a crouch spray against the fucking sheriff.
What?
Now your Astra's got to take the fight.
He has no aftershock. He might have one more flash.
Oh, it's lit. She should juggle the guns away. She's not gonna.
Come on, Kevin. Pulling in outside.
JJ left B.
They mollied us off.
Our team's got us.
Okay.
No, the and make two and then just double swing after the flash. I'm stunned. I'm gonna flash 3, 2, 1.
Bro, play Phoenix. What? You're literally playing Duelist right now. I think I know why your heckin' Jett win rate was giga compared to your Breach win rate. Family Phantom, they for the 2 months. You're not supporting.
He's gonna flash right after this.
I got you.
Neither is that guy.
Flash sight. Flashing sight 3, 2, 1.
Pulling in. I stun Jen. I'm clear. Alright, we're good.
Bro, you think they're tucked hell after the guy
Could be
peeked A
flanked, by the way.
main? Crazy.
I have no more smokes.
I'm with you right now.
Good call.
I'm watching main.
I'll swing off your contact.
Good call.
Man.
Closed door. Why? Unless they've got full tree control. Sounds like you split the team up.
Someone's main.
From this
going?
one.
Alright, we win the round.
I was stuck between the bomb. He has
If we're pushing B, I'm gonna pull in here and I'm stunned here.
fuck it. I'm gonna
I'm gonna
oh,
smoke.
shit.
I'm gonna smoke.
Yeah, I'm on the side. Go.
Bro, what are you
Yeah, I'm
doing?
on the side. Go.
There's a literal Reyna flash on your minimap. What do you think is going to happen? What are you doing? Like what, you're going to use this like single frame here and hit the world's cleanest flick onto Reyna's head? Dude. Dude. You've got Flash, you've got Aftershock, you have Yoru.
Out.
She picked out my smokes.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
And now you know what this dude's gonna do? He's gonna like boot up Reddit. He's like, dear Reddit, today I played an Ascent game on my favorite support agent, Breach. Imagine my surprise when I got another absolute dog shit duelist who wouldn't enter sight off of my utility. He just hid behind the smokes and watched as I walked out and died. It's insane. When will I get competent duelists? And then you title it Dear Duelists, please enter site. And it gets like plus 5,000, 50,000, minus 10,000. And everyone's like, yeah, preach. These duelists who just hide and don't enter are so annoying. Like, dude, you just ran out 10 seconds into the round into a Reyna flash. Give the guy some time. Holy, your Yoru's cooking. Do you not see? He's throwing a lineup so he can TP back boat. You literally just have to. He's going to be like, breach flash, please, Astrapol. And then he's going to TP here and you're going to win the round. But instead, this Yoru player is opening up reddit.com. Dear initiator players, I promise I'm going to entry. You just need to give me some time to set up the play. I'd appreciate if you'd wait for my go ahead to enter site, as it is my job to control the pacing of hits. Thanks. And then it's like minus 50,000 plus 10,000 because for whatever reason, the common trope is like it's always the duelist's fault. And I'm backing the duelist up on this one. I hate duelist players on average, but you guys give them way too much bad rap for this shit. Like a duelist never entries. Dude, well, you're not giving them any time. I need you sitting right here until this Yoru player goes. And if he never goes, if this timer goes to 0-0-0 and you lose the round, clip it, post that. Okay? Because then you're right. Except it's not. This dude's about to fucking TP back site and hit his goddamn clip. You're not giving him any time.
Yeah, it's fine.
Look, he's waiting for that TP. And now he's like, well, shit.
Better plans. Can I say better plans out loud?
Let's go, Rick Fly.
Leave that back. Taking that back.
Dang. This guy has no confidence now to go out, but he feels pressured to go out because otherwise this Astra is going to write a twit longer about him.
All backside, Brim.
Can you make sure the ult covers all the bullhouse? Nice.
Reloading.
Time to jump. I'll handle this.
Placing swamp.
She's close.
Stop peeking.
Pathetic.
Oh, good shit.
Blocking vision.
Smokes out.
Nobody on site.
You want to hold flank, right, Killjoy? Or
Are we like brain dead? Wait.
yeah. They keep picking someone off mid.
Can you smoke cat?
Yeah.
Oh, I have all. We can go B.
I'm seeing whose fault it is.
Oh yeah, we got KJ ulti here actually.
Your fault, you
Just wait to pop this smoke,
autopilot son of a
2 seconds
bitch.
afterwards. Still have 2 seconds left.
You didn't check the economy or the ultimate status. So you didn't notice your Yoru's one-off ultimate, and then the pattern receptors in your breach brain should be like, holy shit, stun with Yoru ult. It's a first. There's no counter to that. It's Mort Dog diff right now. If you just let your Yoru grab the orb, there's nothing they can do. It's undodgeable. Your Yoru just ults out, and then you stun off the minimap. The guy gets stunned, and they die. It's so dumb. It's giga broken, and you're not even playing for it because you didn't even check the scoreboard. You're just defaulting this B main stun against a team that's never heckin' contested B main anyways. What are we doing?
Make sure the ult covers all the bullhouse.
And then they contest B main. Shut up. It's about the process.
Time to jump.
Flash that guy. Don't stun them because we need the stun right here.
She's close.
Stop peeking, stop peeking.
Oh, dude. It's so bad. It's so like backwards.
CT, careful.
Oh, you should just die. Look at your two dudes tuck. It's like a it's a first if you just die.
One enemy remaining.
It's lit.
We could go away with it.
You ever thought of that combo? You done Omen Blind with it? Yeah, Omen Blind's really good too. Because the Omen Blind doesn't blind to the Yoru.
Maybe throw a smoke
Tested
mid,
live on this
and then we
stream.
Just also walk up.
Lucky
cat,
Furious,
just
thank you for
stop
the prime.
cat, cubby.
Blocking vision. Get out of my way.
Rainer, you want to walk up cat? I can stun cubby for you.
The hell was that?
For cat through cubby.
Blocking vision. Get out of my way.
Fine, fine. Now what's their crosshair doing? And now what is this? Are you one of those like can't look at the mini map to see where people are players? You have to physically look at them to see what they're doing? What is this? You're literally the widest guy right now to the cat peak. You heard the Jett knives and thought she's going to dash out a mid. Oh, past your 4 teammates and kill you? You're the widest guy to cat right now. You're literally dead if they peek cat. But...
Rainer, you want to walk up cat? I can stun cubby for you. Just walk up cat. I'll hold your smoke.
Yeah, smoke's about to go away.
I'm gonna stun cubby
Like,
right
Kirby.
now.
The hunt begins.
It's so backwards, dude. It's so backwards. Why are you taking the job of Killjoy or Astra for yourself? Why are you playing here? It's like the past few rounds you took the duelist job. Now you're taking the Sentinel's job. Dude. Walk up with them. Flash them into tree. What's this anti-lurker nonsense? You don't even get them. You know why you don't get them? Because your teammates start fighting and you're like, oh shit, I need to be with them. And you're not wrong because you're breach. See that stun in pro high low VODs? And then they probably go double up main, no, with their buddy? They just spot mid while their whole team hits A? I don't believe that. Yeah, they do. Oh, perfect. They do go main. 2-2 split. You thought the mid player would follow the cat players? No, dude, you're coping so hard. Look at this. Look at the scenario right now. Dave, thank you for 1 month. Your Astra is literally in position to hold this smoke right now. So you can stun their cat and go peek main with Yoru.
Now?
Your Astra's literally scaling with them, looking bot mid for them. You can just go main with Yoru. What are you doing? Instead of a 3-2 split, which is lit, we do a 4-1 split, but you're just playing passive breach.
You said smoke tree, right?
Off your feet! Flash out!
Ooh. What the?
Flash out! Worthless.
Nice.
Let's commit, right?
Nice.
Go. I don't have any flashes.
Anyways, I probably wouldn't have flashed because when you think about it more objectively, the flash gives away your location and you're dead, right? We can't expect our opponents to make such a stupid mistake. However, in this scenario, they're really pushing off this breach ult. Your goal wasn't to live, it was to delay. You okay. This is a tough pill to swallow. But let me explain. If you're Phoenix and throwing this flash, I agree 100 million %. This delays. If you're playing Breach and throwing this flash, I argue against an opponent playing correctly. Not only do they just dodge the flash, but it doesn't slow them down at all. And it just tells them your location. Breach flash is not the type of ability you think it is. Sky flash would work here. It would work fast enough. But breach flash is not fast enough. Like they are aware you're here. You announced it to them with your stun. And so I don't even think it takes a Radiant Reyna. I think like an Immortal Reyna, maybe even an Ascendant Reyna, is dodging your flash. Maybe not even here. They're just ready for a flash against this corner, and they hear it, they look away, and they come back, and they're like, oh, he's here. It's not a good play. The breach flash is super dodgeable. You need to pair breach flash, generally speaking, with like a teammate going off of it, timing wise. So like the teammate's peeking here as that pops, and it's lit, because even if this guy dodges it, they're dead. That's why he's like a support. The way you're throwing it is as if you're like Phoenix. Because yeah, Phoenix flash here absolutely stalls the shit out of them. It's undodgeable. They're full blind. But breach flash does not. This is like lucky. Surely you're not just gonna hold a fucking dry 50 on 30 HP.
Jett, lane, I think.
No. Go fast.
Obscuring vision.
Killjoy just popped a molly. I can or maybe. Maybe.
I would honestly call for double orb here. I would get you over the A main orb and then you over the B main orb, and I ult B and take my free round win.
Killjoy should probably slow down.
That was me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I picked out.
That's crazy.
No,
Yeah, that was...
you piece. Stop trying to capitalize off the kill, dude. 700 angles this fucker can peek you from. No. What are you doing?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was tough.
This guy can be Gen, Heaven right side, Dice, Tree, entry lever side. He can even be up, like, it could be Jett on these boxes. Your odds here of winning a fight against one of these angles right now with your crosshair here are like 10%, maybe worse, man. It's 3v4. This is so winnable. You're throwing the whole round away like this. You forgot Hell? I don't think they'd be Hell with a teammate peeking main. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad calling Hell 0%.
Oh, he was hiding from the fucking flash.
Of course he's... You're like surprised that the breach playing A has a friend. You're like, whoa.
Last player standing.
Ani. Gotta fix this. We can't be dry peeking out of a smoke like that. Did a good son. Yeah, this is good. You're likely to find breach here. I'm down for this slow play. Ooh, breach is dead.
That's...
Market.
Whoa.
You can grab the bomb. Come here.
Have we seen Reyna?
I didn't clear sight, but hopefully he's not there.
You should run.
I can counter out like... Fuck me, he just swings. Oh, I didn't know he'd just be playing on sight. He's not talking to me.
One enemy remaining.
Wait. Ani, for the sake of me calling out your copium, elaborate. Why did you die? You didn't think Yoru would be playing on site? What? You died because you didn't think Killjoy would peek immediately off his ult. Yeah, no, I'm asking about this comm.
Fuck me, he just swings.
Right here.
Oh, I didn't know he'd just be playing on sight. He's not talking to me.
I didn't think he'd just be playing on site. He's not talking to me. I'm just trying to break down that. You thought Yoru would TP out or say what he wanted? Yeah, I bet this Yoru thought you would communicate the heckin' past 10 rounds as well when you ran out first on breach. Anyways, there's a really simple rule in Valorant. Bro, you're totally expecting her to peek. Your crosshair's dead on her. If you're out here like I wasn't expecting a heaven peek, then why aren't you running with your knife out? If you're like, oh yeah, they're not gonna peek, then why aren't you just doing this? You're totally ready. You're literally ready for a peek. You just got laid out. It happens. You're literally ready for it. You're like, yeah, she could peek. You're coping it in hindsight.
Fuck me, he just swings.
Yeah, you were ready for her to just swing. She's like, damn, nice shot.
Oh, I didn't know he'd just be playing on sight.
No, this isn't a knowledge issue. You just got laid out. I'd probably die to that guy. That was a crazy shot. Like,
he's back, Jenny.
Sometimes you just got to be like, dang, okay, fine. Oh, shit.
It's half.
Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. Fuck.
Buy for next year, friend.
Our mid pushes don't really work.
Oh, she's zombie.
Actually, wait. Let me see. You're all good.
It's half. Oh, NT.
For sure.
I think you could have gassed him up a bit more, especially not this guy's laughing at him in chat. But you know, it's all good. You said NT. You did your job. But I'd be like, nah, fuck these guys, Yoru. You got unlucky. Shit happens. I thought you were on them.
I don't know. Our mid pushes don't really work.
Oh, she's zombing. Oh my god. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I think we could have anticipated that. That's tough.
Oh my god. Hasn't op the
Almost
entire
stunned,
game.
almost stunned. Actually, no, he's already out.
One's close.
Nice.
Gun here.
No, you fucker. Are you about to capitalize off the kill? No.
Master, we falling back.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
We should go fuck it, right?
I would say so, but I guess it's too late now.
Thank God we didn't capitalize off the kill.
Oh, just play slow here.
All right. We get opt.
Gotcha.
Wait,
Killjoy
what's the orbs? Oh. And I Yeah. I'll handle this. Concussing. Woo, 5-7. We're geniuses. That's the audio I want to hear, dude.
Killjoy plays B, but I'm down to just ult. I'm gonna ult site here, and we just have to avoid her fucking util. I'm gonna stun the peak. I'm gonna stun the peak, and then I'm gonna ult site.
Gotcha.
God damn it!
Flashing. Ulting. One past the molly. Oh shit.
Get out of my way.
Had the bomb. Fuck. 1 CT.
On site.
Fine for spam.
Mark it.
One enemy remaining.
Main.
Main. Our side main.
Playing off your peak. Nice.
Fucking huge. Good shit.
Good conversion at the end. Good conversion at the end. So let's talk about the bit where your poor fucking Yoru is trying to set up his TP play, and we take 2 fights before this guy's even out.
Get out of my way.
Had the bomb. Fuck. 1 CT.
On site.
Yeah, just they.
Yeah.
To be honest, I never realized Yoru had a TP play. Yeah, because you're a bad support. You're not playing support. You're playing breach. You're playing me. Me. Entry, my ult, my stun. You're literally playing you right now. You're not thinking at all about how your 2 duelists are playing, which is the problem because you're the goddamn support. You're supposed to use your util to enable these heckin' meatheads to take site. So the fact that by round 12 you still don't know how your Yoru wants to enter B is a problem. That Yoru should have 100 ADR when he's on your team, and then he should go on Reddit and brag about how he's better than everybody in his lobbies every game. And then you should just like sit there like the heckin' Sigma male you are and be like completely silent. You just let the guy take his glory and you know that he's wrong. But you just hype him up. You're like, yep, all you, baby.
It's a.
Alright.
They're going pretty fast.
Yeah, and Pro Breach has the lowest ACS average.
Jett's probably gonna
they're
dash
rotating
in.
back.
Alright.
Every single breach ability is a support ability.
Rotating back mid.
60 on KJ in his healing.
Can
Here, one tiles,
stay
one
in
tiles.
range of your shit?
1 tiles, 2 tiles. Stunning tiles.
Here's a lower win rate than KO overheated.
One up, cat.
There's at least 2.
Bro, you want to tell them Brimstone B
At least
main.
2.
You peace.
Sorry.
Two.
You just burned your flash.
Two main.
2 mid.
Jett?
1. They're going mid, by the way. They're
Floppy DN.
Jett
They are the
and
one
Brim on mid.
ones. Yo, what's the DN stand for?
definitely mid.
Smoking B. Sim packing.
One's on
One
top
out,
of
one
me,
out, one
Reyna
out.
peeking mid.
One pushing lane.
30 seconds left.
Clean.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
there's
bomb,
another one
bomb.
mid. Reyna's mid too. Hit 50. Reyna's main. KJ was CT.
Yep. Two.
Hey, just to your left.
Last player standing.
Oh, I didn't see her.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
3,
left.
2.
Hey, just to your left.
Last player.
Reyna's main. KJ was CT.
Yep.
We've got no time.
Yeah, so I think you're Killjoy. I
She's
hope.
overhealed.
I think she's playing behind this box. But you, the support, are identifying the wrong play. Okay? So your Killjoy's covering lane, and you're playing stun off of her. But the problem is stairs is like a problem. And nobody has it. Now, this Killjoy, in your defense, she should ask you to cover stairs, okay? She should. But just like you didn't ask your Yoru how he's playing entry and how you can help him, you've got teammates who also have suboptimal comms because you're in platinum. Because your comms are suboptimal. So as the support, we really need to identify this issue. I'd probably be jump spotting stairs so that way you could keep your stun out if you want. And then if she sees lane, you can stun real fast and peek. But if you see stairs, you can be like, yo, stairs! You stun and you can both peek even. The problem is you're leaving this huge gap.
10
Stunning
seconds
3,
left.
2.
And there it is. And we lose the whole round.
To your left.
Last player standing.
Oh, I didn't see her.
Yeah, and now I don't like this. Because now you give away your
Stunning
location,
3,
right?
2.
They don't know you're
left.
here.
Last
They've got to come out to plant.
player
Oh,
standing.
I didn't see her.
And it's just tough now. Or, ouch.
I stun B main.
It's a lot here.
Whoa, what are these guys doing?
It's a lot here.
Why is Breach after shocking close? And his Jett Reyna are coming out first. What the fuck are these guys doing? Don't they know Breach is supposed to come out and fight stairs and then Jett comes out lane?
Nice.
What are they doing?
Yo, Jett's out, Jett's out, Jett's out, Jett's out.
What?
Stun off. I'll just stun them so they can't beat you.
Stupid hit from them. You're telling me you threw the whole kitchen sink at them for a trap play and you didn't once tell your Yoru to peek?
Sure thing.
You did? Really? Let's see. Before the play? All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's see how clear you were. Let's see what you said.
Killjoy, you want to set up B this round or you want to set up A this round? Up to you.
Oh, yeah, sir.
Okay. I can do a stun off contact A main if you want to peek that, Yoru.
I'm gonna be going wine here just
Wine?
to see if they're.
How are you gonna get there?
I'm just gonna walk through.
Alright, then I'll do it fast. I'll just stun them so they can't peek you.
So you said you'd stun if he wants to peek off that. And then he said, nah, I'm going to go wine. And you're like, oh, okay. How are you going to get wine? He's like, I don't know. And you're like, I'll stun for you. Okay. So in my head, you're stunning to get this guy wine. And the peeking part has been completely removed from the play. Because we've changed the play.
Sure thing.
And so I think the onus is back on you to tell this guy to peek. Why do you flash exactly? Oh, you hear them. Yeah, here you can be like, yo, peek, peek, peek.
What the fuck?
Strike down A.
I'm with you. Hide. I'm with you.
One
With you.
enemy
Nice.
remaining.
He's done. He's done.
Nice. Good round.
It's so close to a really good play. I like the play. I don't like that the
stun
Yoru
top
didn't
Heaven
peek,
for
and
you.
I
On top-
think it's
top guy.
partially on us.
I'm gonna stun top cat now. But I'm running away. I'm hiding.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna flash. 3, 2, 1.
One's
Bro, you are such a Phoenix player, no? Like, even this play you're going for
30 seconds left.
last round, you can literally throw, like, there's a Molly lineup for this. How do you throw it? Is it like this? Something like that. I'm close. I mean, it needs to land like there. I forget how to throw it. Oh, there it is. There's literally a Molly lineup for this where you throw this Molly and you run over here and you flash and they're blind and they come over here and they burn to death. It's like the same play, except Phoenix can do it totally self-sufficiently. Here, you're out here flashing to fight for mid, except you're using breach flash. Dude, just... You're playing...
Fuck, you didn't get flashed.
You're playing like you're Phoenix. Of course you didn't get flashed. You're breach. Breach can't rely on them being flashed.
Reyna could be pushing you mid.
they could be A. Seems like they're A.
They're going through tree.
If you want to rely on your flash blinding them, then you have to be playing Phoenix.
120.
Or like Omen, I guess.
Spike planted.
And then mid. One flashing.
Got
Nice.
aftershock. They're A main.
Stunning a main.
Used aftershock and stun
What?
on wine.
Like, what are we doing?
Aftershock and shock. They're A main.
Stunning a main.
They're not out yet. We're not splitting anybody off. We're not getting a kill off this stun. Nobody can peek off of it.
Used aftershock and stun.
Does Yoru have a faster pop flash than Phoenix? If you have Yoru flash lineups, then they can be equal to Phoenix, but never better. Like, if you get the right distance away as Phoenix, and you know how to, like if you have Phoenix flash lineups, the thing literally cannot be dodged. Like this type of flash here is literally undodgeable. To their POV, they see it for like less than 100 milliseconds. Nobody can react that fast.
On wine.
I'll hold your cat. Got your back. Got you. Okay. I'm holding cat. They're not on site yet.
They
So hold
backed
mid
up
too.
off of. Yeah, they backed up. They're gonna go mid most likely.
I'm gonna ult them with the entry. 3, 2, 1. Ulting.
Bro, they're still main.
148 on Jett.
They didn't enter yet. You got baited by the Arena flash? What do you mean?
Most likely.
I'm gonna ult them with the entry.
She's right
3,
there.
2, 1. Ulting.
Already flashed for someone else to entry? Bro, unless they patched it, I'm pretty sure Jett Dash makes noise. Chris Vane, thank you for the prime.
148 on Jett.
Nobody has ever dodged a Phoenix Flash off of pure reaction, chat. If you think you've seen somebody do it, you're literally wrong. They dodged it off of like intuition or anticipation. A proper Phoenix Flash is undodgeable. Cannot be done. So it was either one, a bad Phoenix Flash, or 2, the player had a read that the Phoenix Flash was about to come. There's no third. The third option of they're that cracked and they dodge does not exist. I can promise you.
Breach is ult. Breach is ult. I'm gonna back up.
I think they rotate.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, even if like a player had 100 ms reaction speed, you know, it takes like 50 ms to swipe your mouse to the side as well. Like, you can't dodge the thing.
I'm blind. I'm blind.
Last one, main.
I'm blind. I'm blind.
Last one, main.
I'm 5.
Peek
Let me
together.
peek first. Let me peek first. Nice.
Nice.
Good comms, not your fault if she peeked.
Thanks.
No problem. Yeah, I mean, Astra, a few seconds, then I'm gonna.
If
flash
anybody here thinks they can dodge Phoenix Flash, wants to put money on it, I'll get you in a server right now, and I'll line up a perfect flash and I'll throw it at you.
flash mid. Just smoking.
And we'll watch your POV, and you'll see how often that you try to dodge it before I throw it, because you'll start pre-firing the dodge, trying to dodge it. You literally cannot.
Smoke.
3, 2, 1. Now. One more.
Letting them know the flash is money. No, I'll literally tell them. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna flash cat. Let me know when you're ready to dodge. They'll be like, ready. And then I'll throw it, and then they'll get blind. Or I'll wait to throw it, but I'll say I'm gonna throw it, and then they're gonna dodge before I even throw it, and I'm gonna be like, see, you weren't actually reacting.
Pushing mid.
You're trying to pre-fire it.
He's pushing right now. Close styles. Close. Two mid, 1 top 10. Oh, all four. 2 top mid, 1 lower. Something gonna.
Get out of my way.
Any noise?
No, I'm gonna stun the peak. Yoru.
I don't like the stun. Your Yoru saw nothing.
Nice.
Oh, mid.
I'm gonna flash. I'm gonna
On the
flash
ground.
top mid. Wait, you're peeking. I'm gonna flash top mid right now. 3, 2, 1.
I'm
gonna flash. I'm gonna
on the
flash
ground.
top mid. Wait, you're peeking. I'm
buddy,
gonna flash top mid right now. 3.
You just died. If they're defaulting, you just
2,
died.
1. I don't see anyone.
There's at least 2 here.
Hey, could be tiles. Could be tiles.
Oh, okay. Should be the last 2 top mid. Oh shit. Never mind.
Yeah, they were tiled.
There's at least 3.
There should be.
Okay, we could.
Dude, you're such a hecking. How many assists do you have?
No.
4. You're Reyna. That's more assists than your ass. This guy play Breach? No, he plays KO on Ascent. His most recent Ascent game, he had 14 assists in a game that was a lot faster than yours. 13. Let's filter it. Now, Sky having less assists can make sense because Sky has agency to play like a duelist. KO and Breach are supports through and through. And it's why they've got the lowest win rates in solo queue.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
Because you have to be really vocal and really supportive to play him properly. Like if you see my KO on Fracture, which I learned courtesy of Fake Ananas.
Yeah.
If you want to play like a duelist, then pick a
Yeah,
duelist.
do that.
What about Gecko? Gecko's hot garbage. I'm not going to lie.
I'm holding the smoke.
I'd say only pick Gecko if you like Gecko.
Heavy A.
Okay.
If you like Gecko, go for it.
3.
Smoke's out on me.
But if you're out here and you're indifferent and you just want to play like
They're not in yet.
a flash initiator and you want to play aggressively, then pick Sky.
Spike down A.
I think Jett's in. Jett's in. Jett's in, be careful.
Close door. Nice. Went out. Jett somewhere on site probably. Site.
That's empty.
It's so close to being good. This flash is honestly good. We just need the timing. Like we're missing
Careful.
like Yoru TP, maybe.
Close door.
You're right below you.
Confusing. Might
If you need a smoke at me, let me know.
I'm gonna stun
I'll
tiles.
smoke mid top.
I'm tiles. I'm stunned.
Bomb down, bomb down. I can flash tiles if you want. No, I'm good. Come on. I'm
Running
gonna hide.
tiles.
They gotta take the bomb back. I'm gonna flash mid. Flashing mid. 3, 2, 1. Nice. I'm holding tiles.
Holy shit.
Right side.
You're a proper support this round. Do you see the difference? The difference is so minor, but do you see it? Watch again. Watch this round. This round's freaking S+.
Let me know.
Look who's taking first contact tiles. Arena.
I'm gonna stun
I'll
tiles.
smoke mid.
You stun off her contact
Tiles.
and then peek a potentially stunned enemy. Good.
I'm stunned.
Good
Bomb
kill.
down.
Now you tuck because somebody unstunned could
I can
fight
flash
you.
tiles if you want. No, I'm good.
Now you're waiting for Reyna to take more space mid. Reyna's
Running
got
top.
contact
They
tiles.
gotta take the bomb back.
Reyna makes
I'm gonna flash
contact
mid.
mid. You go to flash for her. Good.
Flashing mid. 3, 2, 1.
You flash anyways, so you can scale back out. Good. Your aftershock. Look, your Reyna takes contact, and now you swing out to trade. Good.
I'm holding tiles.
Now your Reyna's peeking, and you're coming high-low with her, and you break her flash. Good.
One enemy remaining.
Right side.
This round is perfect. Do you see how it relies on this guy getting aggressive, though? You can't do this alone with Breach. You need this guy doing this. And this is lightning fucking striking. Like, you got so lucky. Okay? You got so lucky that the round played out this way because you did not coordinate this level of aggression with the Reyna. This is how Breach is played. Okay? Watch this round back, heck, and before you queue up for ranked every day. I don't want to put any specific players on blast, so I won't show specific clips, but I know of multiple professional players who have like hype clips of themselves playing properly, and they watch them before they play their games, like their tournament games. I don't want to show you any of those players' clips because, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a personal thing that they've shared with me. Like, I've seen their hype clips, but they have them, okay? And it's like, that's my favorite clip. That's me at my peak. Visualize it. You got to visualize this round. How do you make this happen? Because this round is totally different from every other round you've played this game. What changed? And what changed this round was you got lucky. This guy just got aggressive. But you can make that shit happen.
Nice.
You can get that guy aggressive.
So I've gotten is absolute 20.
If you hear them taking, they take A, I'm gonna kill.
Smoke mid top.
I'm gonna stun tiles. Okay.
B.
Yeah, now it's shit again. Do you see? Why are you setting tiles? Off what contact?
I'm gonna stun tiles. Okay.
Why? Why'd you throw that?
B.
Trash.
They're gonna try to take mid, right? No,
They're getting pulled in.
Come on,
They're getting pulled
God, I wish we had a stun right now.
in.
90. Fuck.
I have ult for retake.
God, I wish we had a stun right now.
there's about
Man, I wish we had a stun right now.
4 on.
I'm gonna ult
One
site.
sitting
I'm gonna ult
lane,
site.
One sitting switch.
I can't see.
Flank.
Yeah, it's close to as good.
He's an
Close
ult,
to
he's
is
an ult.
good.
Nice.
But the ult doesn't reach as far.
Get out and ult now. Let's kill in case. You're not. Only one so far.
One's main.
Nothing mid.
He's dead. Nice.
Huge.
There's one
Nah,
more
no
back.
coordination. What the fuck?
Yeah, we
What
have
happened?
numbers.
What happened? Remember the Reyna round when you called every single piece of util?
Only one so far.
One's main.
Pete,
Mid.
this guy's just playing his own game. I'm stunning.
He's dead. Nice.
Huge.
There's one more back.
I got another flash for you if you want it, Yoru.
Yeah, we have numbers. We have numbers.
Two A main.
And then you take a dry fight tiles.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
You're a goddamn hecking duelist, dude. Except for that one round, which was an insanely good round. Okay, on E. Boop, boop, boo, do, 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 do. Breach is not a duelist. He is a support. You need to put a lot more pre-round effort into coordinating with your duelists. Who made your tracker website? Who's I got you? Brad made it. It's open source and it's right there. Okay. Back to the notes. You put a lot more pre-round effort into coordinating with your duelists. You need to be far more vocal about your utility and micromanage your duelists' peak timings. You have to be bossy. You literally, to play Breach and KO, you have to tell your duelists what to do and when to do it. Should you just switch to Phoenix? It depends. I'd say it depends. Do you like the look of this round? If this round has you feeling like a boss, has you pogging off your gourd, then yes, you should stick to Breach. If this round has you pogging, where's the round? If you like this round more, where you solo kill them with your util like that, then I would switch to Phoenix. So depending on which one you enjoyed more, did you enjoy just killing these guys sort of on your own? Or did you enjoy working with that Reyna to take full mid control and dominate the whole round? Whichever one of those you felt better doing, main that agent. Enjoy having agency? Everyone has agency. Don't let like Curry saying, oh, initiator will have less agency in 2% of games deter you from playing a role that you enjoy. Okay? Fuck that. If you're an Immortal level controller player, you will win every game in Platinum. Just as much as you win as an Immortal level duelist player. Ultimately, being good at your role is what matters. You might like have a slightly lower win rate while you stomp your way up to Radiant if you're a Radiant level player on a certain role, but it does not matter. Like if you're a Radiant controller player, you'll still hit Radiant 300 games. Radiant duelist player might hit it in 150 games, so it doesn't matter. How you see the notes? Exclamation mark raw notes. All the notes go onto this little Google sheet. The students tab and the notes tab are alphabetical. The raw students and raw notes are in order of which I did them. So in raw notes, you'd be at the bottom. There you are. Or you could just go to the normal notes page and go to the A section, convenient for you. And there you are. It's just a little Google sheet. So TikTok coach say if you want to climb, go duelist since the other rules don't do that much. Yeah, well, that's some hecking copium. I think coaches who say you should only play duelist no matter what don't know how to coach Valorant. Like, I'm not going to lie. Because they're just going to... All they think is... like they think the game is just all aim. But they're not wrong. It's a lot of aim. But, like, you can easily win. Ooh. Meanwhile, Dopeye. No, Dopeye's trying to stop people from picking hacking support flash initiator and playing VODs like the one we just saw. Is different. I feel him. Like, it's very frustrating watching a KO VOD and the dude right clicks every single flash and uses the nade as if he's playing Phoenix. You know, like at that point, why are you playing KO? It makes total sense. Support is a very difficult and vocal role. And a lot of people are not playing it correctly. I know you guys want one more, but Jeff's flight is landing very soon. I need to shower and I need to set up his bed. Boo-doo. Boo-doo. So unfortunately, the streams are a bit shorter this week. Let's go raid Doug. Because he is a great guy. And he's live and we love Doug. Have a nice day, everybody. Thank you for showing up. A VOD review. Hope you had a good time. I'll see you tomorrow for low elo experimental coaching. Have a great Tuesday. Good luck in your rank games. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the